The secret of great speakers, audience adaptability. In day 23 of 90 Days PhD in Public Speaking, we dive deep into a game-changing skill, decoding audience reactions. The 3 layers of audience reactions: verbal cues. The simplest form of feedback, spoken words. Are they asking questions? That's curiosity. Are you getting or ah moments? That's resonance. Is there complete silence? That's a red flag. Pro tip, listen for patterns. If multiple people ask about the same point, clarify it further. Nonverbal signals. The most telling feedback often goes unsaid. Positive signals, nodding, smiling, leaning forward. Negative signals, crossed arms, frowns, slouching, or eyes darting to their watches. Pro tip, if you see disengagement creeping in, break the monotony. Ask a question, share a story, or add a dash of humor, emotional energy. Every audience has a pulse. You can feel it when they're hooked and when they're not. A room buzzing with energy gives you momentum. A disengaged crowd, time to shift gears. Pro tip, gauge the energy in the first 2 minutes. If you sense hesitation, connect with a story or question they can relate to. A personal lesson in reading the room. Many years ago, I addressed a room full of senior professionals, seasoned leaders with decades of experience. I'd prepared a well-researched presentation packed with data and frameworks, but as I spoke, I noticed stiff postures and disengaged expressions. Suddenly it struck me. I'd made this speech about me, not them. So I stopped. I paused. Then I said, let me share a story of a time I failed as a leader. For the next 5 minutes, I talked about a moment of doubt during a crisis. I described the sleepless nights, the pressure, and what I learned from it.
What happened next was magical. The room softened. People leaned in. I saw nods of understanding and heard murmurs of agreement. By sharing a relatable story, I broke down the invisible wall between me and the audience. The takeaway? When you're speaking, don't just deliver, connect. Here's how you can adapt to your audience in real time. Start strong. The first 2 minutes, set the tone. Use a surprising fact, a thought-provoking question, or a relatable story. Observe their reaction. Are they hooked? If not, pivot quickly. Ask questions and invite interaction. The quickest way to read the room is to involve them. Example: how many of you have faced this challenge before? Watch their responses and tailor your delivery based on their energy. Adjust your delivery to their pace. Is the audience restless? Speed it up. Are they confused? Slow down and simplify. Use pauses strategically. Silence can create impact and allow your audience to process. Tell stories that resonate. Facts inform, but stories transform. A well-timed story can shift an entire audience's energy. Be vulnerable. Be human. Don't just showcase your successes. Share your struggles, doubts, and growth. Audiences connect with authenticity, not perfection. Why is this skill so crucial? Whether you're a team leader, a security professional, a teacher, or a keynote speaker, your ability to connect with people determines your impact. Imagine this: speaking to your team and truly inspiring them to act. Addressing clients and turning interest into commitment. Owning a stage and leaving your audience saying, "Wow, that was unforgettable." Here's the good news. You don't need to be born a great speaker. You can build these skills step by step. That's why I created 90 Days PhD in Public Speaking, a proven program to help anyone master the art of public speaking in bite-sized, actionable lessons. Each day is a self-contained topic. Struggling with audience engagement? You'll learn how to decode reactions. Can't hold attention? Discover storytelling frameworks. Fear of speaking? Build unshakable confidence. Final thought: when you master the art of reading your audience, you transform as a speaker. You stop delivering speeches and start creating experiences. Your turn. Have you ever faced a moment where you had to adjust mid-speech to win back your audience? Share your experience below. I'd love to hear it. And if you're ready to connect, engage, and inspire like never before, stay tuned for more insights from 90 Days PhD in Public Speaking.